Now then, all, look at that, all done. What a job. Last day at Blackburn today. It's wet, as you would expect in Lancashire, and windy and cold, but we are finished here at Blackburn now, so I'm just gonna give a whirlwind tour of everything we've done. Last video just caught up with these little roof buildings that we were doing, and the chimney that we dismantled and redone, that's finished. Just had a look at it. We're just going to cut a water groove in that top stone slab, because you can see that it's getting wet and we don't want it getting that wet. I mean, a lot of it's the rain coming in at it, but wants a drip in there as well, so we're just going to do that. Redone this chimney wall, and little lad come in this week, I think, oh, not last week, did this lead work around here, clad all this in lead. This wouldn't last in lime render because we would have had water dripping off this coping onto it and absolutely knackering it. It'd just be saturated all the time. We'll get a good frost and boom, it'll blow it all off. So that's why we've gone for lead here. And we've done the tower, top of the tower, Peter K, top of our tower, all done. And we've put this flashing in again, our, what I'm going to call signature flashing. That's in, and that's stopping any water dripping on this wall. But again, you can see, dry as a bone. It's got a bit of prevailing wind water on it, but this is actually working well. It's dripping off this stone here. I think originally it would have had a dripping, but it don't now. But yeah, anything off here like this, it's well clear. What have we got? Easy 2-inch there. That's 50 mil in new money on the building. Woo! Yeah, boy. It's looking sweet. To the side of the tower, again, lead flashing all in it. Dry as a bone. That's the key. I've said a million times with this, key with this job, keeping this render as dry as possible. Here's the view. Over edge. That's it, right to the bottom with the scaffolding gone. Little Jack's just down there, painted at the minute, touching up. But look at that. What a building. And from the last video, 2 pillar caps that we've done. Looking good. Stained glass windows, woo! And then that's the bit that we did last year when we first started. It's an absolute monster of a building, this, when you think of the size and scale of it. We did some work at Blackburn Town Hall in there, like, well, last year, no, a couple of years ago, and yeah, just the size of this lightwell's ginormous. But even though it is a lightwell, they still managed to put some cracking stone details in. You wouldn't get that nowadays. Also, what we've done, we haven't done it, Sparky's done it. We've rewired this whole lightwell, so all new lights in it, running round, all these. And we've tried to keep the cabling to a minimum. When we come in here last time, there was cables everywhere, but we've just put them in white now and trying to keep them as low as possible. And then all the emergency fire escape lighting has gone in. How epic does that look? It's nice. Look at all the soil pipes, not scaffolding's gone. Well, these outlets here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Raining, but yeah, the wall's dry. Pillar caps are dry. And also, I think I mentioned it, but every single one of these windows, we've put a new stone sill in because they were concrete on the originals. Flashback to the video with the concrete lintels in. This is one of the sills that has got this big crack in it, and this is where the rebar is in the sill. But all these have all been changed, every single window, even these big ones, and we've jointed them. You can just see a little lead detail on the joint, but all these big ones, all these, and all them have all been changed for stone, so they will not have any rebar issues again. Mark, who's done the lintels up at our farm, he carved all these as well, Same quarry, I think, that we got the stone from. But yeah, it looks good. This is kind of the best bit, doing these jobs. I mean, scaffolding's up for months, and you know, lads are working hard, and then you see this kind of final results. Everyone, all the lads see all the hard work they've done, all the team that's been involved with it. So it's a nice day, even though it's raining, but it's a nice day. Just been cleaning upstairs off and making sure everything's bang on. All the bits and pieces are still here. They'll still be here today for rest of the day. I think Scott's coming back next week. He wants to patinate that lead upstairs that little lad did last week, because we only managed to get one coat on it. So he's going to come back next week and put a couple of coats on it. Not even at ground level yet, but look how hard that is. It's a fair feat, all that line render. Aircon unit's back on. Here he is, man of the moment. What do you reckon, Scott? Enjoyed it?
Man, wet again.
I think he's loved the Lancashire weather. It has last, since December, I think. December, yeah?
Yeah.
Since December, he's done note but hammer it down, frost. Everything that you don't want to put lime render on the wall has happened here. But we managed to get through. I didn't manage to get through it. Scott managed to get through it. He got there. Quick whirlwind tour. We're all done, packed up. And yeah, another one successfully done. So catch you next time.